Have you ever noticed something strange? The moment you start improving your life, some people become uncomfortable. Not strangers, not enemies, sometimes friends, sometimes family, sometimes the very people who said they wanted the best for you. Psychology says this reaction is more common than most people realize, and it has almost nothing to do with you. 1. Your growth becomes a mirror. When you start waking up earlier, going to the gym, learning new skills, or chasing bigger goals, you unintentionally become a mirror. And mirrors can be uncomfortable, because your progress reminds others of the goals they've been postponing. Psychologists call this upward social comparison. When people compare themselves to someone doing better, and instead of feeling inspired, they sometimes feel threatened. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because your growth forces them to confront their own choices. 2. People prefer the version of you they're used to. The human brain loves predictability. We like knowing what to expect from people, but growth changes things. The quiet person becomes confident, the procrastinator becomes disciplined, the follower becomes a leader, and suddenly people feel like they're losing the version of you they understood. That's why some people resist your change, not because they hate you, but because they miss the old you. 3. Success breaks unspoken agreements. Every social group has invisible rules. Rules nobody says out loud. Stay at this level. Act this way. Don't stand out too much. Don't change too much. When one person begins growing rapidly, those invisible agreements get broken, and people start feeling uncomfortable. This is why some friendships fade when one person evolves. Not because success ruined the friendship, but because growth exposed differences that were always there. 4. Some people fear being left behind. This is perhaps the saddest reason. Many people aren't jealous. They're scared. Scared you'll outgrow them. Scared you'll forget them. Scared your new life won't include them. Their negativity isn't always hatred. Sometimes it's fear disguised as criticism. And understanding this changes everything. Because instead of becoming angry, you become compassionate. 5. Real supporters reveal themselves during growth. Most people think supporters appear after success. Psychology suggests the opposite. Your real supporters reveal themselves during the process. They're the people who celebrate small wins, the people who encourage your progress, the people who clap before everyone else notices. These people are rare, and they're worth keeping close. So if you've noticed resistance since you started improving your life, don't immediately assume people hate you. Sometimes your growth is simply making others reflect on themselves, and reflection can be uncomfortable. Remember this: the people who are meant to stay in your life will grow with you. The people who only like the smaller version of you may slowly disappear, and that's okay. Because your responsibility isn't to stay small so others feel comfortable. Your responsibility is to become the person you're capable of becoming, and the right people will celebrate that journey.